and gentlemen, welcome to the Ukulele Bill Show. And hope you enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called Trying. Sitting in the living room all alone and blue, looking at my phone, sick and tired of looking at the people who made it in the big entertainment of the world. Worked hard for 72 years, trying to make my mark. Now feeling frustrated. My 8th album of original songs will be out July 4th. Trying to get the right person who will escalate my soul. Was told to keep on trying. What do they think? They don't think I'm trying to do it. You know, folks out there, they go, oh, hey, Bill, keep on trying, keep on trying. Hey, for 72 years, folks, I've been keep on trying. Man, I feel like I'm Bugs Bunny or whatever his name is. Okay, this is called Cardboard Roll. We used to have more fun with an empty tube of cardboard wrapping paper. Used it as sword fights. Pretend it was like a horn, bang it around. We used to have more fun with a cardboard roll of wrapping paper. Yeah, folks, we used to, when my mother was wrapping the gifts and she had that old empty cardboard roll, man, I'd run around the house. I would bang it on the furniture, bang it on the walls. I'd use it like a horn. Man, I used to have a lot of fun with that cardboard roll. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called the biggest mystery of life. What is the biggest mystery of life? If the scientists ask, I know what the answer is. It's a woman. No one has figured out the mystery. On one hand, they think one and do it with another. They want help, but when we can give it, they throw it back in our face. Every time I sit down to watch TV, what are you doing? I'm just going to sit down and watch TV. I want you out here to help me. Okay, what do you want me to do? She says, see what you can throw away under the table. And don't let me come around and find out what you've had on that table for the past 20 years. Yeah, women are the biggest mystery of all. Not even the top scientists have figured out that mystery. Boy, am I going to get in trouble on that one. Hey, I've been married for 48 years. August 29th, been going out with the same girl for 53 years. What else am I going to get into but trouble? Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this here is an old, I don't know what they call this, a kid's song, a fairy tale or something like that. All right, this goes like this. This old great body's not what it used to be, not what it used to be, not what it used to be. This old great body's not what it used to be many long years ago. Better memory, more activity. primitive. Old gray legs, they're not what they used to be. They used to run, climb mountains, ride bikes. Well, the old gray hair ain't what it used to be, ain't what it used to be, ain't what it used to be. Used to be brown. Too old to be what I want to be, like I want to be, like I want to be. Too old to be what I like to be. Wrong place, wrong time. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm here, I come alive. Yeah, well, like I smile, I laugh here at the studio. My wife says, "There you are. You're laughing. You're having a good time. But when you're home," she said, "For crying out loud, you act like a monster. You're like an old fool. But look at you smiling, happy." I said, "Because I enjoy what I'm doing." Oh, boy. Hey, when don't you guys get married as old as I am? Man, what a difference a long marriage can be. Okay. This here is a... oh, okay. This is supposed to be another fairy tale? Oh, man, am I loaded with these things here. Hey, diddle, diddle, the cat with the ukulele. He could not jump over the moon. So he wrote a song about the stars. Just stared at the moon. He took a hula hoop, swung it around his hips, lost his stomach, his love handles. Then he came around the mountain, riding 6 brown reindeers. Imagine trying to teach little kids that fairy tale there. Okay. Ooh. Let me see. Do I? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this here is called Inez. Tell you a story about a woman named Inez. Had to deliver a 3rd floor apartment for flowers. There was no number on the house, so our next house was only a 2-floor apartment. When I knocked on the window or the doorbell, 2nd floor apartment opened up through the window, and I said, "I got a flower delivery here for Inez." So she came and she took the flowers. 3 days later, my boss asked me, she said that Inez on the 3rd floor never received her flowers. So I told him what happened. He said, "Go back to the woman and tell her she can keep the flowers, but she can keep the vase." So I went back to that apartment. The girl opened the window and she yelled at me. So so you're the guy. I said, for what? She said, my boyfriend broke up at me. He came in the house, he said, who sent you flowers? Well, she said, my boyfriend, when he asked me, he took the flowers in the vase, threw it out the window. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, when you don't have any numbers on your houses and you have a delivery guy with food or whatever, be sure you put a number on the front of the house. Because whoever heard of two women named Inez, one living on the 3rd floor and the next house living on the 2nd floor? I mean, how common is Inez? So, I mean, can you blame me, folks? Hey, my boss wasn't too happy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Deliver. On Valentine's Day, deliver long-stemmed American beauties. I'm allergic to flowers, especially if I gotta have to walk up the stairs to the 2nd or 3rd floor apartment, not being able to hold on the railings. But on Easter, I had to deliver Easter lilies. They smell worse. Delivering flowers hate long driveways, houses built in the back of each other, especially with no number on the house. Some have big dogs and they're loose. On one such occasion, I had a Rottweiler running after me, just in time to make it in the van. But those little dogs, you don't know where they're coming from. And they'll nip you at the heels. Okay, this here is, okay. Take this time. Oh man, do I come up with some big titles, huh? Hey. All right. As Ukulele Bill, I want to take this time to thank all the followers and the friends who make my life as Ukulele Bill, to keep writing and singing and make albums, 5 albums released already. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. However, I wish I had the time to chat with every one of you, but I do not. Well, I worked in a nursing home. Had problems with a patient. Asked one, she was walking by, if she could help me. What did I get? I'm on my way to coffee break. Oh, I'll tell you, folks. My 3rd day as being a CNA, I'm asked if I want to work overtime. Well, it was the first shift, and I mean, the 3rd shift, midnight to 8, folks, is the worst shift you can get. Elder people do not sleep during the night. They sleep during the day. Oh, I wanted to work in a hospital, but they weren't hiring back then. Oh, I worked in a nursing home. Low pay, not enough workers, not enough helpers. Man, I'll tell you, if you think working midnight to 8 in a nursing home. Don't bother. Back then, they didn't even pay well. Oh, well, thank God I don't have to work anymore. Whew. Except this job here, which I enjoy, though. This is called a job. I don't have to anymore. Needing a job. Looking for a job, even though allergic to flowers. Got a job. Delivering flowers. On Valentine's Day either. Roses. Vases. Second and third floor. Well, you already know what happened to that one. But it was bad. Delivering at funeral homes. Well, one such funeral home gave me a note. Put them in the garage in the back. When I went in there were 2 dead bodies. Strong smell of formaldehyde. Had that smell for days. Had to go in and I saw dead people in caskets. Oh my God. Oh, that formaldehyde. Whoa. God. If smells could kill. Whoa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this goes, oh my God, I can't believe the time already. I'm just starting out. I better just try to see if I can get a couple of songs here. This is called Dinner. Was going to Greg's on a Saturday. Always long waiting time. Instead went to Davenport. Got a table right away. Disappointed because Daria was not working that day. Great server. They're not called waitresses anymore, folks. They're called servers. Knows what we want to order. But had a bowl of soup. Was small, usually water chicken ouzo soup. Have a little stock, more broth. Go to Davenport's on Tuesday. Usually go there on Sundays. Would love to entertain there. I would volunteer. However, wait till someone who wants to hire me. Yeah, but if Daria was there, I would have gotten a lot more soup, a lot less broth. And she knows how we order, what we order. And it's great when you have a server that does that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess I can do this song. My God, this half hour is... Oh, well, here we go, folks. This is the new me. I have lost 13 pounds. I tend to always be the person I was since going to physical therapy. I have been on a mission. I am stretching more, building muscles in the legs and in the arms. Bought a pair of glasses with plastic frames. McDonald's app. Finally figured it out. Well, I thought so. After at least 50 or more tries. Boss was mad. I can't win. This lady in Stop and Shop, she says, I told her, I says, I can never win. She goes, husbands never win. I go, geez, thanks a lot for that, lady. All right. Okay, here we go. I think I can get this one in. Yeah, all right. This is called Money. If I had a lot of money, always live in fear. Have to have people, alarm system, with cameras outside the house. Hire a driver, a bulletproof vehicle. Go on vacations with a security post. Have a beach to myself. Need a large home, so security have rooms to stay there. Happy with my ranch house. Nice neighborhood. If only had a record deal. However, reverse psychology. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. What can I do here? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Living Today. Today, young people have more money than I had. People are taking their kids to fancy restaurants. When I was young, the only time I went to a fancy restaurant was with my grandparents. As I got older, I was able to find one of those restaurants, and it was not as great as when I went there when I was there younger. Today, parents are buying Happy Meals for their kids. I mean, those Happy Meals, I'll tell you something, they are not cheap. But these young people, I mean, they're taking them to Greg's, Spumoni's. They're taking them to this fancy restaurant, that fancy restaurant. Man, I'll tell you, never went to restaurants when I was a kid. We stayed home. My mother would cook the meals, and we'd all sit around the table. And we wouldn't have one cell phone. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to do this one here called Bermuda Shorts. Yeah, Bermuda Shorts. Today went to the local burger place. Somehow they can never get the order straight. Went to the nearest pizza house on Baker's Corners. Had grilled chicken, white wrap. I am on a mission. Lose weight to be able to wear my Bermuda shorts. Went to the third hole in the belt. Luckily, I can do that again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good night. Sleep tight and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And though it's always sweet sorrow to part, you know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now till we meet again, adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. And remember, folks, keep a song in your heart. And I'll see what I can do. Well, I'll probably sing the rest of these songs next week, and I'll probably have more, I hope. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, take care. Bye-bye.